I'm living with the guy. I'm wearing his pants. So yes, I don't know what to say. I don't know where to start. So I'm living with a man that I met from BOK 6 months ago. I just started living with him 2 months ago. Okay. And, and then he has a roommate already. It's a woman. I asked him, hey, have you guys ever did anything? He was like, nah, we good, we good, we good. We haven't done anything. Probably did something a long, long time ago. That was a long time ago. Barely can remember, years and years ago. Okay, cool. So I'm living with him 2 months. Everything so far is decent. So I go to New York, right, to celebrate my sister's birthday. While we're getting, the free breakfast, I'm over here looking, very pretty, very, me. So I'm over here walking to my seat, and I'm getting a phone call. And I see no caller ID. I said, what? Who's this? So I hung up, and I see another no caller ID. So I answered it. And I'm thinking it's the guy from New York who took my phone and put his number in it and started sending me some naked pictures of. But it wasn't him. I hear a woman's voice. Hey, do you want to choke on some? I said, what? I put the phone down and I look around and I'm sweating. I'm like, who was that? I'm so scared right now. I'm sitting down. My sister said, you straight? Yeah, I'm straight. My heart is beating. And I get the call again. My throat was dry. And I was like, hello? Yeah, you want to choke? Listen. And I said, no, you listen, bitch. My brother's a police officer. And if you try anything funny, I'm going to call the law. And her whole demeanor changed. She's like, wait. I'm a girl's girl. No, I'm trying to warn you. I said, warn me about what? You know the man you live with? So and so. She started to describe the nigga I'm living with. I said, yeah. He's broke. Yeah. He never had money. Yeah, that's him. He's never had a car. Yeah, that's him. I said, how do you know him? Well, we've been in love for 4 years. I said, what? And I bet you didn't know he was married. Married? The whole world stopped. Everybody froze in my mind. He's married? Yeah. She begins to send me text messages. I'm looking at it. I'm seeing a marriage license, his name, and the roommate's name? I wet my eyes. I see that name. That's the roommate's name. I said, this is fake. That's the roommate's name. That's not a real license. Believe it. Him and the roommate are married. My jaw dropped. And then I remembered a while back, he told me about this old fling he had. It was just like this 50, 45 year, 46, 50-year-old woman that he had a fling with. And I was like, I think he told me about you. He did? Yeah, he said you were crazy and then you were psycho and all that. Oh, he's lying. He's the one who was, and then she proceeded to tell me all the situation that they did. I'm still stuck that he's married. So I told her I'll call her back. And mind you, he was texting me through this trip. So I had to keep it cool. He was talking about how's your trip? I said, he's fine. Holding onto the pillow and trying to squeeze it, pretending it was him. But I was texting, I said, it's fine. So I'm waiting for the trip to be over. I'm shaking my knees. I'm shaking it. And when the trip over, I dropped my sister. My sister went to her house. I drove speeding down I-95 allegedly. Speeding down I-95. I get home. I get my suitcase, and I see his broke ass in the couch. He was like, "So how was your trip?" I said, "It was fine." A big smile on my face. It was fine. He was like, "You got me anything?" "Oh yeah, I got you great stuff." "Shit, thanks." He waited for me to take the stuff out of the luggage, and I was like, "I got you great stuff." For real? I'm opening the luggage and I got a phone. Who's this? Mind you, the lady sent me millions of pictures of herself. Who's this? And he froze. It's like he's seen a ghost. Oh, you know how when they broke and they get caught, they was twirling their dreads counterclockwise. Who the is this? He was like, nah, she crazy. I said, are you married? He froze. No, she first said no, no, no. He stands up. He's adjusting his oversized boxers because he doesn't have enough money to buy the ones that fit him. So he's adjusting it. He was like, yeah, I'm married. What? The roommate is your wife? He was like, yeah, she is. But it's not marriage out of love.
But I'm like, okay, but why? Were you married? I'm like, she said you're married. I'm like, wow, okay. I'm like, this nigga actually, it got me living. If you couldn't tell me,
I'm not thinking about it like you. Okay, here's the thing. I think the way you're viewing it is completely different from the way I'm viewing it, and that's it. Like I said, when I was going into that, I wasn't, oh man, this is about to be the day, this is about to be the greatest day, this is that. It was none of that for me. Leading up to the day of, the day after, there was none of that there. I already knew at some point there's going to be an end.
And mind you, disclaimer, I was crying in the clip. I was eating and crying. Do not judge me. I'm a girl. He was like, it's not made out of love. It's not like that. I'm arguing with him. I'm crying. And so I just went to my patio room. I laid in the bed and just started crying. And then I'm hearing him, he was behind me. And I was like, and then he tried to give me a hug to comfort him. And then he's like, everything gonna be okay. I said, nigga, get off of me. No, no, no. First, I did not say that at first. I held him back because I was so sad. And then after that, he was trying to put my head like this. He said, just kiss the tip. I couldn't believe it. The disrespect. And then that nigga almost tried to converse with me. Girl, I pushed him off of me and I just started, I went ham. I went ham on this nigga. And then he dressed and got ready to work. And then this morning, he wakes up and then he was like, he was supposed to give me some breakfast. No breakfast at all. And then I looked at him and he was apologizing more. I just went to work. After I went to work, he said, I hope you arrive to work safe. I said, cool. This nigga proceeds to ask me for $10. I'm in my car right now because